how good's Kyle Walker? I just love him. I'm so glad that he was in the mix. I'm so glad he was involved. Managing to keep Kylian Mbappe relatively boxed off. I just think he's a brilliant player. He's one of my favourites. I always feel better when Kyle Walker's in the England side.
Okay, there's no doubt. I thought Kyle Walker was playing. Said it all along, and I was delighted he played in the back four rather than right centre back in the three. Handled the threat of Mbappe probably as well as anybody could have. Both really top players. There was only once, was it in the second half, when Mbappe, oh dear me, and Walker's probably the quickest in the England team, and then he was matching him, and then I think he just stuck on an afterburner type thing that I could only have dreamt of, and then got to the byline for the cross. But no, Kyle Walker, really good, would you? Excellent. I was pleased for him, obviously coming back from that injury.
Okay, so for these youngsters that we were just naming there, how capable are they, do you think, of the future? Here's a question, Ali.
Yeah.
They've had massive heartbreak twice now. So a lot of those young players have experienced that. The Euros 18 months ago and now again at the World Cup, going out of the quarter-final stage. That's the kind of stuff that builds up your minerals, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, listen, the game could have gone either way, Laura. I mean, it's one of these things. It's a big disappointment. I thought England were a better team second half. Not by miles, but they were a better team. I thought the little bit of quality in the second half came from a ridiculous cross, by the way.
Yeah.
Ridiculous cross.
Griezmann.
Oh my goodness, what a cross. And Giroud gets a header in. Harry misses a penalty. Harry Maguire's had a header. Saka's got a chance. Giroud's had another chance. It's just wee, thin lines and small factors. And France, took their chance. It came along, and obviously England missed theirs. So nothing in the game at all. I can understand the depression. I can really feel. But it was amazing going out to stadium, which I've got to say. Saw a lot of the English guys, and there was, as you imagine, real disappointment, major disappointment. But there was no anger at all. Honestly, none. There was a kind of realisation, I think, that it was a very, very good squad, and for the vast majority of the tournament, they'd played very, very well, and probably just got a little bit unlucky to get knocked out. So it's how they recover from it. They've got some great young talent. They mentioned there, Saka, Foden, Rice, Bellingham. Could probably do with maybe another central defender coming in from somewhere. Could Rice be the one that goes back and plays there potentially? He looks as though he could play there, no problem at all. So no, I mean, it's disappointing, but you'd have to say the future's still looking very positive for England.
I'd love to hear from England fans this morning about how you're feeling. It's the Monday morning after England were knocked out the quarterfinals of the World Cup. Rio Ferdinand has had some things to say. We're going to listen to him later on. Not too complimentary of the substitutions, the timing that they made, the fact that it was reactive rather than proactive. So I'd love to hear the thoughts of England fans this morning.